Adam Lerner, BrooklynPhotoworks.com, and today we've got a shoot-off. We're going to compare some files between the Hasselblad X1D and the Canon 1DX Mark II. That's really confusing. The X1D and 1DX, X1D, 1DX, those denominations are awfully close to each other. And the interesting thing is that the cameras are about the same price. Yeah, the Hasselblad's a little bit more expensive, but they're very different animals. You're talking about a 50 megapixel medium format camera, a mirrorless medium format camera, versus a 22 megapixel DSLR. Now, my opinion is that the DSLR, the Canon, is far superior in every way because it makes absolutely spectacular images. It focuses like nobody's business. It's incredible. It's durable. It's just a workhorse. It's an animal. I know that every time I bring my 1DX Mark II out, I know that it's going to do the job. It's going to be amazing. The battery's going to last forever. I don't even, I mean, look, even when I'm shooting videos with it, you know, the dual pixel autofocus is incredible. It's just an incredible camera. Now, I had a week to spend with the Hasselblad, and look, I think the image quality is spectacular. I think that the dynamic range is unbelievable. I think that the color rendition is incredible. I think that the skin tones are amazing. It's a really, really spectacular camera, and I think that it's got a little way to go. I think that the focusing is the biggest issue, and that drove me absolutely nuts. So now let's go into Lightroom and look at some of the photos, because I am not going to use Hasselblad's focus because it's too much of a pain in the butt. Okay, here we go. So we are in Lightroom, and let me just pull up, I'll pull up a photo. I'll pull up one of these. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that color. Look at the skin tones on there. Well, it's a big file. It's still loading. Yeah, okay. So maybe the focus is not 100% tack on the eyes on this one. Let's try another one. This one looks a little better. That looks really good. Yeah. This is my friend Akasha. This has not been retouched. It's been slightly edited. But man, look at that. Look at the skin tones. Look at how smooth everything is. Look at the beautiful fall off between her eye and her ear. You can see that the tip of her nose is a little soft, but the eye is nice and sharp. Lips are nice and sharp. You know, really, really terrific stuff. Beautiful, beautiful skin tones. Really terrific color. Just looks fantastic. These were shot natural light. Let's just see. 1/80th of a second at f3.2, which is for the 90, the XCD 90. That's wide open on that lens. No, so granted that because it is a 90 and it's medium format, it's like maybe a 60-something conversion, and I know people are going to call me out on this, but please do. I haven't looked it up, and I'm not going to do that now. And the amazing thing is that I'm able to shoot this at ISO 400, which is really, really terrific because, you know, previously with a medium format camera, ISO 400 was total garbage. And you can see, guys, that, you know, with that new CMOS sensor, ISO 400 is absolutely fantastic and totally usable, particularly for natural light. Yeah, I mean, just, you know, look at this. Look at the hair. Actually, that was a little out of focus. Let's just see. Yeah, this one's a little bit better focus-wise. It's a little soft, but you know, it doesn't really, honestly, look, an image needs to be tack 100% sharp, but to be honest with you, like when you're looking at an image, it's very rare that you're looking at a native image 100%. I mean, to give you guys an example, a 50 megapixel you know, image off of the Hasselblad, the native resolution on that, you're talking about an image like natively that's like over 2 feet wide. Okay, that's a massive, massive image. So, you know, looking at it like this, obviously it looks 100% tack. If I were to blow it up as a giant poster, you would notice that it wasn't maybe 100% tack, but that's okay. And this was, you know, kind of the limitations. Oh, see, here we are. Look, we're at 1/125th of a second on this one. And you know, that could have been too. I mean, look, it's a mirrorless camera, so it doesn't have a lot of internal mechanisms to shake and really create camera shake. I was shooting tethered, which was kind of neat, shooting tethered with this camera. But now let's get into it, and I'm going to give you guys more of a comparison here. So I'm going to take these two files here, and here you go. Here's the Hasselblad file. Okay, beautiful skin tones. look at the eyes. I mean, they look like just the color in the eyes is absolutely incredible. The detail in the hair is wonderful. You know, just the tones of the skin, the transition to the lips, the denim in the jacket, everything looks fantastic. And then if we go into the Canon, granted, we didn't shoot this exactly the same. You know, this was just with the 85mm f1.4. I was at 200th of a second, so I'm closing down a little bit more of the ambient. I was at ISO 200 in this case. Obviously, I could lower my ISO because I was shooting at a faster shutter speed. And I was also shooting wide open at f1.4. But look at this at f1.4. I mean, this is tack sharp. So if we were to compare these two, you can see like at 100%, let me just get rid of the information here. The Hasselblad file is just, you know, massive comparatively, okay? So we're looking at these both 1-to-1. So that's looking at them at 100%, and you can see how much bigger this file is. That means that you've got a lot more resolution, a lot more detail in here. However, the Canon really holds up incredibly well. I mean, it does a really terrific and amazing job. The Canon, obviously, they're not going to be identical to one another because it's not as if I had a tripod or both cameras on a tripod and Kasia didn't move and we got the exact same expression and blah, blah, blah. But you can really tell that they look a little bit different. You know, this one's a little bit more saturated, it's a little bit more contrasty, but to be perfectly honest with you guys, I am 100% happy with the Canon and also being able to shoot at 1.4, look at my background. I mean, she was standing relatively in the exact same spot, but in this case, she really pops from the background. She's got that real true separation. So, you know, that's, you know, there you go. I mean, okay. So can we really compare a Canon 1DX Mark II to a Hasselblad X1D? Not really. This is not really an apples to apples kind of a comparison, but I just wanted to show you guys somewhat of the difference here. And to me, I don't know. I'm perfectly happy with the Canon. I think that if the Hasselblad could focus a lot faster, that would definitely make me more interested in maybe considering something like that. But with the price tag and kind of the limitations that it offers, I'm going to be sticking with my Canon for now. So there you go, guys. That's it for now. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and we'll see you soon.